What's up YouTube, Never Lucky Pulse here, today showing you my Manadome deck, an update after the ban list. The deck is now very strong because Droll is out of the main deck of many decks and Nibiru is the only threat, but against Nibiru you have many outs. If you open Rumat plus Visa Starfrost, you have the protection against Nibiru, aka Baron under 5 summons. So I think this deck is now a bit stronger compared to the last format. So let's get started with the deck profile. First off, triple Visa Starfrost, the main boss here, followed by Roomheart. Roomheart will be one card full combo starter in the next main set. With the new level 6 synchro, this guy will be insane. One card full combo, yes, let's go. For the best ball, triple copy of Meek and double copy of Torrid. You don't need to play 3 copies. I used to play 3 copies, but 2 is also fine because one is from special summon from the hand to the field and the other one resolves in the graveyard. So you can use both effects in one turn. That's why double copies. The triple copy is not needed, so with 2 you are perfectly fine. Next up we have double Reichardt. Triple copy, you can play 3, but in order to play 3 copies you need to increase your field spell plus your monster reborn, aka arrival, to 2 copies, and I don't want it. So 1 copy for the field spell plus the arrival and 2 copies for Reichardt to have more space for hand traps. Next up, 4 copies of the Calarium plus 3 additional, aka 7 copies of the field spell. Later on, 1 card full combo starters because you will search every time the Roomheart and Roomheart will give you the full board. For the Scarecrow, like I mentioned, 1 field spell for the Reichobia and 1 Pelorino. If you go into level 8 synchro, your Visa Starfrost synchro, you can search for this planet in case you don't have the Visas in hand. So you open with Roomheart, destroying your ball is level 4 now. You can go into the Visa synchro, and with the Visa synchro you search for your Visa Starfrost. 1 arrival, 1 rota, and 1 cold by the grave. So you don't want to seek Scarecrow arrival in your starting hand. You always want to search it, same like the Scarecrow field spell. That's why I only play them at 1 copy. And obviously 1 counter trap in the main deck. I saw some guys playing it in the side deck, but dude, if you go first and you open this card, which is basically every time, you win. Next up for the Bystial package, we have Branded Regain, double Rebellion, double Druiswurm, and 1 Magnahood. Limited to 1, obviously. Druiswurm, very cool in this format. He sends to the graveyard, very good against Unchained. And with Bystial Rebellion and the Branded Regain, you get a lot of resources back because you banish for Astrolaut your Visas plus Reichardt or Roomheart. This will trigger always, plus your Bystials will trigger this card as well, and Chaos Angel plus other banish cards. So yeah, this card is very insane in this deck, and this ratio is perfectly fine. I used to play double Magmahood, but with 1 copy now allowed, 1 Magmahood, double Druiswurm, and double Rebellion is very nice. For the hand traps, we have a double Nibiru, triple Imperm, and triple Ash, plus the Bystials obviously, but these are the pure hand traps in this build. Now to the extra deck, we have 1 Crimson Dragon, the best card here in this deck. For the boss monsters, the level 10s, Ice Jade, very strong. Chaos Angel comes up very often. Baron de Fleur, your main out against Nibiru under 5 summons. Bystial Disparter, your main combo extender and your negate. Stardust Dragon comes up not that often, but he's very cool to make a Disparter in case you don't have your Bystials in your hand. And obviously the Visas, yeah, he's very important in this deck. He boosts the power of this deck by 100 times. You can search for your Calarium or for your Pelorino to finish your last combo piece to have the full board. He's very important. For the level 6, I don't play the Calamity slot because #win more, who needs it? I rather play going second synchro monsters like Coral Dragon against Floodgates, for example, something like there can only be 1, etc. He's very good. Triage Master to get more draw power and extend your combos. Double Astrolaut, obviously for the combo. 1 Appaloosa, 1 Tryhard in case you get stopped with Imperm and some other hand traps. This is your last resort. You link away 3 monsters for Tryhard and maybe hope to stall the game and win later on with your field spell pop, etc. Or summoning Baron or Chaos Angel to grind your opponent down. 1 Cross Sheep and 1 Lightheart, obviously. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck. For the side deck, I have some going first cards. Going first cards, Macrocosmos, Summon Limit, and double Anti-Spell. Macrocosmos against Unchained and other graveyard-based decks. Summon Limit nearly against every deck, and Anti-Spell also against every deck. You need some going first cards, that's why I chose to put 4 going first cards. In case you lose the first game, you want to go first, and yeah, you don't want to have Imperm in your starting hand, you rather see these cards instead. That's why I put some going first cards in. For the hand traps, a double Drone Lockbird against combo decks, triple Ghost Bell against Labyrinth, against Unchained, against the level 2 Link Monster, and against some other random decks like Sky Striker or whatever. Next up, triple Kurikara. Kurikara very important against purely instant OTK. If they are greedy and go for the draw power, you summon Kurikara. And if you have Rumot plus Visa Starfrost in your hand, you have the full OTK plus Nibiru protection. So you get your 5th summon as Nibiru, and you can go for game because Nibiru, Kurikara plus Astrolaut is 9000 damage. And the last card, triple copy of Evenly Matched. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. This deck is very strong, especially if you get your full combo in, you basically win. So you have like 5 to 7 negates, which is very, very strong, and most of the decks can't handle it. You only lose against Drone Lockbird, which is not anymore present in the main decks, only in the side decks, and against Nibiru sometimes if you don't open Optimal. And yeah, if you open Optimal plus full combo means you will win definitely. Plus this deck can also play into boards. I mean, if you play it smart, if you have some, let's say, side cards in your starting hand, you can play into boards. I played a regional and made a decent plays. I was 5 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, and lost unfortunately my top 4 match against Unchained. I took Nibiru plus Imperm, right? I had Baron de Fleur under 5 summons, but yet Nibiru plus Imperm, which obviously killed me. And in game 2 I misplayed a bit, so it was unlucky for me. But this deck is very strong, don't underestimate it. Not many people play this deck, and if you see somebody playing this deck, you have to banish the Visas from the graveyard. That's the main interruption against this deck if they have full combo. With a Bystial, for example, if you banish him, you have a decent chance to win or / survive if they don't have the Bystials in hand to extend the combo for the Disparter, because Disparter will summon them back and OTK you anyway. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Drop a like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye!